As we get closer to 13 Reasons Why's Season 2 premiere date, May 18th, Netflix has dropped increasingly informative hints about what the season will cover, which characters will be involved, and why Polaroid photos are so important to the plot. On Tuesday, Netflix released its most telling preview yet with an official, full-length trailer. "I thought this was gonna be over," Clay, Dylan Minnette narrates at the start. But it's not, and it appears stakes are higher than ever. Hannah's parents are embroiled in their court case against the school, while Clay is piecing together clues that could take Bryce down once and for all. In the trailer, Clay uncovers a Polaroid that reads, "Hannah wasn't the only one." It also looks like Bryce's story is coming to a head as one scene shows that someone has written "rapist" across his locker. In another, Clay and Sherry pore over more Polaroids, trying to piece together the clues. Other important moments: Tony burns paper over a trash can, and Jessica, Alicia Bowe, receives a threatening harassment during class in the form of photos painted with the words, "Who would trust a drunk slut?" We also discover that Justin has returned to town after running away at the end of the last season. Meanwhile, we also hear from Hannah herself, who asks Clay, "What are you gonna do about that?" That question, in response to the Polaroid clue, hints that Catherine Langford's character will have some kind of new voice in this season. The last clip in the trailer is Clay screaming at Hannah, whether in anger or frustration. The trailer also hints that Clay might try to take justice into his own hands, as we watch him shoot a gun outside and then hold it in his trembling hands in front of a crying Hannah. Netflix has already said that 13 Reasons Why Season 2 will focus on sexual assault more than suicidal ideation. Last season, the show was widely criticized for how it discussed these issues. In a recent interview with The Hollywood Reporter, creator and showrunner Brian Yorkey talked about how the season will focus on Jessica's storyline, and the culture that allowed a string of sexual assaults to happen at Liberty High. "We look at the ways that sexual assault has been perpetrated over a number of years and has been in fact documented, and also the ways in which the institutions, the athletic department, the high school itself, are in some ways complicit in letting that happen," Yorkey said to THR. "When we first developed it, we had these discussions about whether it was realistic to think that serial sexual abuse could be kept secret by so many people for so long. Over the course of the summer, we watched events unfold in our culture that confirmed to us that yes, unfortunately, it is possible for severe sexual abuse at a very high, consistent level to be kept secret by many, many people, and for institutions to be complicit in it. So that's very much a part of our story in Season 2, and we are hoping that enters the conversation around the show, particularly because it is something that girls even at a very young age are dealing with in our culture, and it's something that needs to change. If you or someone you know has been sexually assaulted, you can seek help by calling the National Sexual Assault Hotline at 800-656-HOPE, 4673. For more resources on sexual assault, visit RAIN and Rape on Campus, New York's, and the National Sexual Violence Resource Center. If you or someone you know is contemplating suicide, call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline at 1-800-273-8255 or text Crisis Text Line at 741 to 741. Let us slide into your DMs. Sign up for the Teen Vogue Daily Email. Want more from Teen Vogue? Check this out, Selena Gomez just announced a new song, and it's on the 13 Reasons Why soundtrack.